Yo, 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 what's happening, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and this is Morning Wood. Whoo! All right, it was a good night last night. It was Mom's birthday. Me and Lenny went out to a fancy restaurant. We were fancy last night, Lenny. We were fancy. But it was a really good night, and the Spurs cashed for me, so I was stoked about that. Before we get this party started, let me remind everyone about our official sponsor, Ye Old Caesar Sportsbook. Okay, you got to check them out if you're a new account and you're looking for a new sports book. I just watched this video last night about arbitrage, which, remember, that's the way I like to sneak money off of the sports books. This guy's really into it, and he put out a great video, which maybe we can watch it tomorrow. But a big way that he does his arbitrage is by using different sports books to get a line here and get a line here and hedge himself in the middle. So you need more than one sports book in your life. Caesar Sportsbook's a good one. They've got a special. Wait, did our offer change, Lenny? We're off the $20 thing. I got the email. Check your email. I'm pretty sure we're off the $20 thing, and we're back on to up to $1,000 in first bet insurance. That is what the promo is. Again, I'm pretty sure I saw that in my email last night. And then don't forget, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. And if you're over at picksandparlays.net and you're looking to buy premium plays, use that promo code MAX, M-A-X. That's going to save you 20% off the entire site. The shiz has been going down for real in, sorry, there's something in my camera. I can see it's a picture frame. In the Handicapper. Today's the last day, and I believe Jeff Bradley hath run away with it. I don't know why I woke up in old England, but I did. What's up?
I was going to say, yes, Jeff Bradley. I was just coming in to pop in for that. I was going to share my screen. If I remember how to do all that. I do. Jeff Bradley, 40-18 after 58 picks. Anthony Salvato and Rickett, who is Kelly Sirian, he is right there in third place. It's basically it's a run between them two. They're battling out Anthony and Rickett for second place. Yesterday, though, I mean, it was a battle. Yesterday, anybody could have won first place, and Jeff Bradley went 2-0 yesterday, and they both went 1-1, and now they can't catch him.
Oh, dang.
You know, even if they go 2-0, they'd be at 39 wins, and he's got 40. He can go 0-2. So congratulations, Jeff Bradley, on your handicap TAM win. Congrats. New handicap TAM starts tomorrow, April 1st. There'll be a post on the Facebook page. For those of you who don't know, it's 2 picks a day. It's a commitment. Don't jump in here all willy-nilly. If you're in, you're in. Every 7 days, there'll be a cut. You got to be 500 or above. It's like 7 and 7 will get you cut. So you got to be above a 500 record, 2 picks every day. Juice has to be under 150 or better. You can be right at 150, but not 151. 150 or better. And, you got to post screenshots of your picks. Those are the mandatory things. Good vibes only, all that stuff. But we started out with, I keep track of everybody. So we started out with 46 people. And the people in red are just people that got cut throughout the contest. Like first week, second week, 14 got cut. So, and then these are the people that made it to the end. So each one of you that made it to the end, congratulations in general, just because you made it to the end, you didn't get cut. That is something that a lot of people can't say. That never been cut. So Chris Glisson, Kimberly McGee, Tim Earl, Lane Elliott, Sean Austin, Tony Cobbs, Kaepernick, Dre Richardson, Velko, the captain, Brian Gillihan, and Kyle Pickard also should be damn proud of themselves. They made it all the way through the whole contest in my book. That is a feat all by itself. So, but we'll see what these guys are on today. I don't have anything for either one of any of the top 3 guys. We don't have no picks for yet. They usually don't put them into. Well, Rickett is on the Bucks and the Nets under 246, and Texas A&M -3. That's what the Ricket is on. And that's really all I got for the top 3 so far. I probably won't get many picks from other people because once I post the records and everybody knows what's up, they're all like, yeah, can't win, so they don't put a pick in. And the very last day, I mean, it's the last day, so it really doesn't matter. But new one starts tomorrow. April contest starts tomorrow. Jeff Bradley, this is the first time I think he's won.
Yeah, it is. He's been with us for a long time. He's a big player prop guy back in the last Woody days.
I keep them all like in the spreadsheet, like Rickett won in November, Dre won in December, the captain Brian Gillihan won in January and February, and then it looks like Jeff Bradley's going to win in March, so we'll look forward to an April contest. The question is, can Jeff Bradley go back-to-back?
Ooh.
Does the captain rebound? Because he's having a bad month. For a bad month, he's 28, 29, and 1. So he still made it to the end without getting caught. He got caught in 1-1 hell, as we call it. He did. He just got caught in 1-1 hell. Him and Dre Richardson, the last like 2 weeks have been like 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 0-2, 2-0, 1-1, 1-1. So that's the question.
I'm loading some of these in here for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And this one.
Well,
the question marks didn't get a pick, right? These are.
Yeah, I couldn't find it, but I kind of flew through the Facebook page, so I may have missed. I know Jose Silva posts on there, so I may have just missed it.
I'll look on the Facebook thing real quick. I'll look yesterday's stuff and let you go through. Are you going through the chat or the Facebook?
The chat, just to get their picks in.
Okay,
I might have missed some, but we'll see what's up.
No, that's fine. I always update so what I do on the thing is on the Facebook, when I post the pictures, I post the screenshots of the end of the show. I'll post those on where you're supposed to put your last Woody standing pick if you want to put it there anyway. So last Woody for Wednesday, we have. What are we missing? D
and Silva, I think, are the only ones. And I did check YouTube already, so they're already.
You did check that? All right.
Yeah, those should be in. It's just D, Preston, and Silva. So right, Julie, you fell out. You had Julie, you had the Grizzlies, I believe. Oh, but does she have 2? She might have 2.
She has 2. She had 2.
Right. Okay.
Whoever Joseph is 6%. Kumali, no, that's a different person.
I got
Alex
Here's
Fox,
Julie right here.
Pedro, the neck, Miss Dennett. No, I don't see any for Jose Silva, Preston, or D. So I'm gonna bounce them out of here.
Okay, you bounced. All right, Julie, I got you ready for this workday to be over. Ready for a beer? I know. I just woke up and I'm already ready for a beer.
Whoa.
Facts. We agree. We concur, Julie. So Allie and Higgs talk Brooklyn Milwaukee game as usual. Great job. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Good afternoon. The under, I got AA in under 243 in the Bucks game. That one, I believe I've got in. Just want to make sure I got 243 correct. Yes, I did. All right. All right. Lit Hicks, I got you. Kyrie over the 25.5. Bears. What's that other thing in the picture? Beer and something. I got you. Bill McDonald's going to go with Embiid over the 45.5. Hi, Lex and Steele. How are you, friend? Mr. Q. Hola, Mr. Q. And Detroit. He's throwing you in there, too. You're David. I'm Allie. You have a blessed day, too. Love the Red Soul Cup. No, it's just water in my cup. I'm out of juice. I finally got paid today, so I can, I don't know, be a person that eats real food.
Did we get paid today?
Yeah, I did. I think I did last night. I'm pretty sure.
I got emails.
Yeah, I remember this.
I updated the spreadsheet with whatever I had on whatever on Facebook. So
okay.
I'll take over a spreadsheet from here if you want.
Okay. Brewers and the Bucks. I think I'm current. Yeah, because Chris Johnson would be my next one.
Oh, okay. So his last Woody.
The Brewers and the Bucks, maybe a little Milwaukee parlay party. I like it. On Total Chaos last night. What's up, Chris Johnson? Last night on Total Chaos, I did the NHL. I want you to know, Lenny, they're calling you Yella. They're saying you're scared because you haven't done a hockey fight in a while. Terry Edelman said it to my face.
When the boys are done fighting, they can come get all the smoke they want.
I stood up for you. I was like, hey, he has man things to take care of today,
yeah.
Okay.
I have children, responsibility.
I forgot we took a picture.
Work mother-in-law's dinners to go to.
Look how cute
we took a nice picture.
We did. I don't
Allie
know why
Burns
we didn't take more pictures.
Allie Burns was all sexified up. She had a dress on. She looked so hot. I was like, whoo, who's this hot blonde over here? And they're like, it's me, Allie. And I'm like, no, it's not. I don't even know this girl right now. I didn't. And I had to go to my work mother-in-law's birthday party. What do you want from me, kids? What do you want from me, kids? I don't have all day to sit in the dorm and do keg stands and bet sports all day.
Yeah, Josh came over and he seen me in a dress before or heels or like he definitely, I gave him a little double take. I was happy about that. It's nice to feel pretty sometimes,
That's what Mandy sometimes is like. I just want to, can we go somewhere and I just want to feel like an adult and eat dinner with adults and because we're always eating dinner with kids, so whatever.
This is Jeff Bradley right here. He said, funny enough, I was going to bet against myself the last 2 days to guarantee 1-1 each day. Glad I didn't. Thank you, Hornets and Spurs. Well, good job, Jeff Bradley. Good job. I win, you lose. No, you guys were great last night. I'm so glad y'all came. My mom was really happy y'all came too. It was perfect. Chip Chirimbus was there.
I met some cool people. That guy Sam, who I sat next to, we had a few whiskeys together and talked some old school baseball. He's an old timer, and we talked some like 85 World Series Tigers against Padres. We talked some shop. We talked some sports, and Rico, was that his name? The guy right to the left of him.
That's my mom's boyfriend. Yeah.
Me and him are going to start. We're gonna start like multiple businesses. We have so many ideas. So many, and Sam's shooting them down left and right. He was like the voice of reason. With those two guys, your cousin Rocco, he had a good time. I had a good time all night long. It was good people, good conversation, good food. Can't beat it. So
that is my
Allie Burns
super Italian side. That's cousin Rocky Lacasano. His dad is my uncle Donovan Lacasano. The sisters Tony. Yeah,
he's the guy you want to know in Vegas in case shit hits the fan. Okay.
He owns a company. He does party buses here in Vegas, like limos and party buses. He rents them out to people. It's like
we were all joking at the end of the night when the tab came. I'm like, hey, we should do this thing I saw online. We just throw our debit cards or credit cards in the bag or in the hat, and then we'll draw a card out, and whoever's card we draw has to pay the tab. And he's telling us a story. He took the group of guys down to Smith and Lewinsky's, this big steakhouse on the strip here, expensive. And he's like, the tab was like $2,800 for like 5-6 guys. And he goes, of course, the guy that got his card drawn is the brokest guy out of all of them. And those guys just all piled on. And the brokest guy is probably still worth, only single digits, millionaire kind of guy. But whatever. It was funny though. Chris Johnson, the April starts tomorrow. There will be a post on the Facebook page. It'll probably be me with a bullhorn. That's usually my alert new contest type situation post. It'll say April Handicapper picks go here. And then in the comments, it'll have the rules, which are fairly simple. -150. Got to post screenshots, 2 picks a day. No in play. Somebody tried to in play one time. Can't in play. If you forget your pick, it's 0-2. Every week somebody gets cut. If you got to be over 7, over 500. 7 and 7 gets cut. That's how I explain it to everybody. So, Captain April.
I like that.
Mandy's coming.
Got a nice ring to it. I sent him to you, Kaepernick. I sent him to you.
Yeah. Mandy's coming for a handicap at 10.
Is she?
She thinks that she has a theory, a whole damn theory I heard about for like 45 minutes last night. she only has like 2 picks. 2 picks a lot for her every day. So she's not going to enter Last Woody and all these other contests. She's only going to do Handicap 10 because otherwise she feels pressured into getting too many picks for too many contests she's in. So she's only going to do Handicap. This is 45 minutes, folks, last night. And Lenny had a few whiskeys. And I just wanted to watch Beat Bobby Flay and fall asleep. And I heard this for 45 minutes of my life last night. So that's her. Simon, I'm gonna get back to work now.
So I'm on him right now. Bulls.
Oh, all right, you're doing a real good job.
Oh, you were doing your thing. I was listening.
I'm just chit chatting about complete, husband life. My wife drives me nuts.
Jim is here. Okay, great. So we do have our special guest. Jim Williams is coming in from Just Parlays with Chris King, the show that happens right after us. He has got some news for us to lay on us.
You talk to Jim. I'm going to take over after Simon on the spreadsheet.
Okay, I'm not sure if he's getting video or not. I'm going to give him just a second here. Let's see if he talks to me. Jim?
Hey there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I've gone cameraless, but I'm between computers here. My apologies. I just wanted to jump in and say hi.
No problem at all. So you have some news for us.
Yeah, we talked yesterday. Obviously, you might have heard that Bruce Arians has stepped down as head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I had a really, really brief conversation with Bruce this morning. And this is something that's been coming for a while. After the combine, he felt that maybe, things from a standpoint of the succession, he had a concept of a succession. He's 69 years old.
Yeah.
And the same age as Belichick, and by the way, Pete Carroll is 70. So there was a concept of when is this going to happen? When do I leave? And he came to the conclusion that maybe this was a good time, leaving Todd Bowles, who had been with him all the way back to his days as a coach at Temple, 30 plus years ago. And so, BA is kind of a guy, Allie, who dances to his own drum. He doesn't particularly care what people think. And at the end of the day, he just said, I wanted to leave Todd with the best possible chance of winning. And he goes, I can't leave him with anybody better than Brady. So from that standpoint, I thought it was time to move on. And, there's going to be a lot of people who are not going to believe this. There's going to be all kinds of conspiracy theories that Tom got him fired and all that. Honestly, Allie, over the past 2 years, I've been, the co-host of the Buccaneers pregame shows. And I've known Bruce going back all the way to when he was a position coach in Alabama. And then, of course, he went to Pittsburgh and Indianapolis and onward and upward. He didn't get his first coaching job, his first head coaching job, till he was 61 years old, which is not necessarily, that's in a game where you've got guys, in their 30s, head coaching. Bruce didn't get his first gig until he was 60, So, at the end of the day, I think you got to know that Bruce is loyal to his people, and, guys like Byron Leftwich, who's the OC, and Todd, who's been his defensive coordinator for a number of years. He just thought, you know what? Todd is ready to be a head coach. Let's give him the keys to the Ferrari and see what he can do. And you can believe him, and you don't have to believe him. And that's just what it is. But I can tell you that Bruce is a CEO kind of a coach. So the idea that he would come in and mark up, one of the conspiracy theories is Tom was mad at me, mad at him for, taking and marking up a game plan or something like that. I mean, that's total BS. Okay. it's not something he would do. And just to put one final bow on it before we had a chance to chat a little bit, is that Bruce cusses at everybody. Okay, so it doesn't. He's cussed at me
me and Lenny.
Yeah, he cusses at me. So the fact that he might yell at Tom Brady. Oh my God, he yelled at Tom Brady. That must be terrible. He yelled at Ben Roethlisberger. He yelled at Peyton Manning. And he yelled at guys who were scrubs. So that's just BA. I mean, you take it, you leave it, whatever. But it's going to be interesting. I don't think there's any lying about that. We're going to see an interesting situation. Let's see Todd Bowles, whose last opportunity to coach was with the Jets, which is where you go. It's kind of like the purgatory of coaching. And now we'll see if Todd can do well, given the fact that, as I said, he's been given the keys to the treasure house here, and he's got some serious players. So that's what I'm here to tell you, kid. You are, I wanted to be on your show, and you were kind enough to allow me to do it. And if you want to chat, we can chat.
Well, yes, we appreciate it. We love a little insider info. So basically, though, at the end of the day, this is all good things for the Bucks. I mean, this isn't like now the Bucks are crashing and burning. I mean, this is all good things for Bruce Arians and for the organization. It's just a moving forward kind of a moment, right?
Yeah. Look, the Glazer family is not into drama. They never have been. That's not the way they play. And so, at the end of last season, Bruce, Todd Light, who is the general manager, and even Brady to an extent, Tom Brady, discussed the succession plan because Bruce, as I said, being 69, he wasn't going to coach forever, and so it was a matter of when do you want to leave, and Bruce hadn't decided. And so as things continue to move forward and Tom retired, then unretired, it was a situation of thinking, well, as I said before, if I'm going to leave, Todd Bowles was going to be his handpicked successor. And that was wonderful with the Glazer family. It was good with Todd Light. So, there is a succession plan. And to your point that you just said, yeah, there's no reason to believe that the Buccaneers are in bad shape, given that everybody's cool with it. The players are on board. The players like Todd. So there's no reason to feel that anything's going to change. I mean, Bruce is not, leaving the building. He'll still be around. But at the end of the day, it's Todd's team.
Well, did the line change at all? Like the future line I know when Russell Wilson left the Seahawks and went to the Broncos, they took all that down and lines all shifted as they should. Was there any kind of, I'm not sure how it would affect the line, but I might as well ask because I have you here. Anything in that department?
I saw yesterday, and I could be, I'm sure Lenny and the rest of the gang, the crack research team at Max Wagers is jumping on it right now. But I did see that the Bucks moved up a little bit on the potential for Super Bowl in that regard, but not not a major uptick, but a little uptick.
Well, hey, all right. Well, all good things, things there. And it's so cool that we have an insider who's personal friends with old Bruce Arians, so we can get the inside scoop. So no one freak out. Tom Brady's not getting Bruce fired. It's his time. It's all good things for the Bucks in the future.
And he's not going to Miami, which right. is some nutty situation from that standpoint. And it's good to be in a situation where we, as a Max Wagers network, can talk about things with firsthand experience. So that's always good.
It is.
We're here to help. We're not the government, but we're here to help. And I don't know, Allie, I got in late on your class today, so I'm not sure what was being taught. So my apologies if I have to put in an incomplete today.
No.
From that standpoint. But
No,
you and Lenny are doing a fantastic job. It's a pleasure to have you guys, on. We benefit greatly. Chris and I do from the good work that you and Lenny do at 1 o'clock to get your group over to see us at 2 o'clock. So
yes,
it's always an
indeed.
honor and a pleasure to have you guys leading into us, and it's always fun to chat with you.
We're your opening act. That's all we're here for. We're just your opening act, and then the big show goes on at 2 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys haven't checked out Just Parlays with Chris King, Jim Williams here is on this show as well. It's a great show. Lenny I have both been on it. And you'll see Chris King do Total Chaoses with us. Also, he's really sharp. He's 9-6 right now in the Total Chaos ring. So, yeah, all part of the Big Max Wagers Network. Happy family. So thanks so much for coming on the show, Jim, with your football insight. Come on anytime and drop us some info.
Yes, ma'am. And I next time I will bring my pad so that I can follow your I got to tell you, you and Lenny with the spreadsheets. I don't know whether I'm taking an accounting course or involved in wagering or a little bit of both. I think we are learning on many levels here at Max Wagers. So, Allie, you and Lenny have a great show. Thanks again for letting me pop on and saying hi. And
no problem.
You take care, and we look forward to seeing you on our show and Lenny later in the
Thanks,
Hey,
Jim.
Lenny, anytime, guys. Be well.
You too. Care.
All right.
Thank you. All right, Jim Williams.
Jim Williams, everyone.
Ooh,
Jim Williams.
Yay! I love that guy.
I do.
So, do you have any thoughts about the Bruce Arians business? It kind of covered all of it, but do you have any thoughts? Being the football fan you are.
No, I just think I'm surprised, honestly, it took this long. And I kind of, everybody saw this coming. Everybody in that organization knew it was coming. I don't think by any means Tom Brady, number one, is going to Miami, and number two is he didn't know about this. He knew about this. He knew all about this. I'm sure he had a conversation with him. They probably, smoked a cigar and drank some beers and talked about this. Like, he knew it was coming. And Tom Brady, I think, respects Bruce Arians enough that it's not a Bruce Arians going to Tom Brady and asking permission situation. It's Bruce Arians telling him, this is what I'm doing. And then Tom Brady wouldn't have came back if he didn't know this was a possibility or was for sure. Just a matter of when it was coming, kind of thing. So it's kind of bigger news. The media will blow it up to be bigger than what it is. I don't think I think the Bucs aren't going to miss a step. But I also don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl either. So, I mean, obviously, the Lions are going to win.
Tom's coming all the way back out of retirement just to lose another Super Bowl. That's what you're telling me.
Oh, I don't think he makes it to the Super Bowl.
Oh, don't let Tom hear you say that. Let me go get more water real quick. My throat's drying out.
Tom, take your time. I want all the smoke, Tom. Beat me on a Total Chaos anytime you want. Anytime you want, Tommy boy. Anytime you want. Bring your buddy Gronk with you. He can get the smoke too. But yeah, so that's my take on the whole Bucs situation. I'm going to keep going through the chat here. Julie Carley thinks a parlay. Julie Carley, I would love to see a parlay win this thing. I would, because you guys compete and you're always like right there, and you just not you're due for a good run. Somebody is. So is it Julie Carley that takes down the April Handicap 10 contest? Is it Amanda's on? Amanda's on, the captain of April? What? She'd lose her ever-loving mind, folks. I never hear the end of it, too, if she wins the Handicap 10 before I will. But I'm not competing. I'm done. It's just too much. I got too much other stuff going on. We might start up baseball season. And when I say we're about to start up baseball season, I mean my kids want to play baseball. And, I got a boy in 7th grade and a boy in 5th grade. So fourth grade. Is he in fourth grade or fifth grade? P Money. I don't know. I got a boy in elementary, a boy in middle school. They both playing sports. I'm coaching. I'm moving. You know, I'm working. I don't know if I'll be able to do handicap 10. Handicap 10's a commitment. You should do handicap 10.
Me?
Yeah, you.
You know what I was thinking in my
Parlays.
brainstorm? Listen to this. As I was thinking, I can't, it's too much pressure for me. Because I have to brainstorm at night, right? These are my brainstorm at night cards. I thought, what if, because we're taking out like the buzzer beater, taking out the second contest, what if I can get 3 bets in a row, best bets in a row, Craig has to drop an extra $25 into the pot.
If
Something
you
like
get
that.
3 bets in a row, right?
Yeah, or 5 or something like that.
You're just gonna randomly put like you gotta. What do you mean?
No, I'm gonna give you my best bets of the day. I was on a little heater there. I don't know if you.
I'm not saying you weren't. I'm just saying what I don't understand. Like, when does this start? Does this put extra $25 in the pot for last Woody?
Like if I can make it, yeah, for the last Woody, if I can make it,
Okay.
see this, it's a work in progress. This is why it's on an index card. But something like that to like juice the pot and to inspire me to actually give you my best bets.
And actually handicap?
I handicap differently than I did before.
Allie Burns is the most lazy handicapper I've ever met. And I say this with all
I
the love in
think
the world.
you're totally wrong.
Here's
I think I'm on a different level of handicapping than most of you realize that I am. Like Sean Austin gets it. She's
like Rain Man. When she handicaps, it's there's like freaking paper going everywhere, and it's like it's madness, right?
But I'm trying to work smarter and not harder. Look, my whole damn deal, I'm about to go and do a hard arbitrage. Like all I'm going to focus on is doing the arbitrage. And I'm going to send you this video of this guy I watched last night. It's everything I've been trying to say. This guy just lays it out. He's an Asian guy talking about math. Go ahead. Tell him he's wrong. But he just breaks it down the exact way that I've been trying to say this to everybody.
I have a calculator.
That's what I use. Fingers and toes.
This is my mathematician right here. Okay.
It's just so much for me. It is handicapping is so much more than who's going to win this game by how many points. Now it's who can I bet on that I'll be able to bet on. You know, like it's not that. Look at. I do work. Here's Xavier in Texas A&M.
I know you do. I'm saying when you do.
By the way, I'm on Texas
It's
A&M.
like Rain Man. It's like there's just numbers floating.
But I don't need to do that much work. If I'm trying to train my brain, you know, like I'm training myself to do something else because I don't want 78 million pieces of paper in my life every day and carpal tunnel syndrome.
I go through a mini legal pad every month, and I go through a big legal pad. Like here, I got one ready for April. It's blank.
ALNL. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. See, so I just do this one. The big one is for actual like running numbers and whatever I'm doing. And then the little one is for my TikTok plays, which by the way, I know what I'm going to put up today. I haven't put up TikTok yet, but as of right now for March, I am 30, 18, 5, 10, 15, 18. Yeah. 30, 18 and 2. So whatever that means.
Well, that's kick butt.
And I got haters on TikTok now.
Anymore.
You gotta follow me on TikTok to get that stuff.
I do follow you on TikTok. I just don't go onto TikTok unless you text me one of your things. Then I'm like, oh, I'll watch this, and then I log off of TikTok.
I got a perfect one for today. I saw it last night.
Oh,
you know, sitting on the think tank, as I like to call it, my crown in the restroom area. I thought of it, and I found this TikTok, and it's perfect for me. You should have saw the one yesterday. It said.
I would have if you texted it to me.
Well, whatever. I apologize. It was all it said was for all you 12 for the 12 followers, or no, for the 12 people that like my posts every day. Y'all want anything from the gas station? That's all it was. And I think Nick Earl commented with, can I get a Slurpee and a cookie or something? Somebody else commented they want a chicken and cheese sandwich. I'm like, y'all got different gas stations than I do. Okay.
I would have quoted, what was it, Half Baked on this one. Be like, yo, bring me back some of that stuff. Remember, what's it called? We used to get it all the time back in the day. Oh, yeah, pussy. That's the best one ever.
Bring some of that back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty funny. I just saw sometimes I saw this one though. I will say this: it is Will Smith related, but it's right up my alley. And I've been
right up your me.
Will Smith. I'm fascinated by this. I also think that shit would have never happened if it was Dave Chappelle. Would have had a different outcome. All right.
Once I saw that, that was a slap. That was intense.
The more I look into it, I do think it was a little rigged for ratings. Chris Rock's in Vegas. He did a show last night down somewhere. Was sold out. They were showing things on somebody. He came out and he's like, look, I'm not going to talk about the week. He goes, how was y'all weekend? Let me tell you about my weekend. And then he's like, I'm not talking to you about that. But he's like, sooner or later, I'll talk about it. He goes, I'm really still processing it. Did this dude just slap the shit out of me for real? And I think he's still shocked that Will Smith slapped him. Nobody saw Will Smith doing that. Will Smith ain't. That's like the most cojones Will Smith has ever had in his life.
I know. He plays, what's his name? Hancock and Sure Shot, or what's his name?
Oh, in Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Sure Shot, I think, or something.
No, it's Death Count? No.
I don't know. I'm more of a
the chat's gonna probably
guy.
blowing up about this. James Lill, you asked about the one game I can actually talk about today, Texas A&M and Xavier. I like A&M. I like them minus the points. Well, I liked them the other day. I just think they're the better school. They're the better squad. I've got all my numbers and stuff. They lost in the final game of the SEC tournament to Tennessee, whereas Xavier went out in the first round to Butler. Who, huh?
You like Texas A&M?
Yeah. It's my Woody pick. I already put it in. I don't like Sean Miller. And I dig this Xavier. Like, I'm not mad at
I'm on Xavier in a teaser. 2-team teaser. Xavier and the Pistons. Tease them both up.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
Anytime I can put the Pistons plus more points than they're already getting is a good day for me.
It's a good day. Al Styles doing Fresno on the money line.
I think I went ahead while Fresno State on the money line. I got him.
Okay.
I'm Alicia. That's where I'm at. Way down there.
Okay. But does Fresno play today? They play tomorrow. Fresno plays tomorrow.
I don't know.
So I need a new pick out
there's
of
only
you,
one.
Al.
So Al, you might want to not do that because it's a loss. So
just throwing that out there. Hi, Wilson Alejo. You haven't been
Thank
able
you
to
for
get here on Tuesdays, but you'll be back next week. Okay, I'll wait for you. Wilson.
You gonna wait right here?
The whole time.
The whole time.
Like this.
Same channel, same time. She'll be waiting.
Same cap time, same cap channel.
Same cap channel.
That used to be my sign off when I did the live cap with Nick Parsons. Remember the old live cap? You know what replaced the live cap is Game Time Decision.
No.
Just
I
saying.
don't think I've been around that long.
You were just a fan back then. You weren't an employee.
The good old days.
Oh, that got up to 7. Blackhawks Panthers. We did do the
yes.
Thursday night hockey fight last night on Total Chaos, so y'all check it out. Terry, Nick, and Nate all did it. And there's 5 hockey games that are going down tonight. So Google Total Chaos Picks and Parlays, and you'll find it. Master Saucer. Jim has an amazing amount of information. Yeah, he is an amazing listen. I like Jim a lot. He sends us all kinds of insider updates for baseball and football. And then I forward a lot of those over to Rickett because I know Rickett wants to know. And Rickett's in a cold garage right now. So I'm
Ricky,
disappointed
you got no
in your
Xbox yet?
Handicapitan, Rickett. I'm disappointed in your Handicapitan results because you have nothing better to do than pick winners right now.
He is too. So. He lost on some BS last night and went 0-2, and he really only needed to go 1-1 to stay in it to hope then for whatever. But
that's rough. So you could have just bet again. You could have hedged yourself. Speaking of hedging, you could have just hedged yourself
in handicap 10.
Why can't you?
Because you're not in the. He wasn't in the lead. He's got to make up ground. He's got to shoot the moon. He's got to.
I see.
For my euchre players,
Jeff
he's got to
Bradley
shoot
was
the moon.
saying he was going to hedge himself because he like once you get locked in, then you can just go 1-1, 1-1.
Yeah, once they can't beat you, then you can just whatever. You can. It doesn't really matter. But he couldn't. 5-0 in the trend.
Yeah, his hockey trend is crushing it. Remember yesterday it was the Rangers against the Red Wings. So I still don't understand. Do I have to lay the goal and a half? Because like yesterday the Rangers won, but they didn't cover a goal and a half. Were they supposed to? But you had them on the money line. So was that the trend?
Easiest bet of the night was Red Wings over. Easiest bet of the night. Easiest. I like a couple plays today. I do like Florida. Speaking of this one, I do like Florida Panthers on the puck line. I do like Hurricanes on the puck line, and I do like the Flames on the puck line, and I like Wild in on just straight money line against the Penguins.
Oh, it's so juicy.
And somebody mentioned earlier, I was talking about the Tigers World Series, and it was 84-85 season. So when I mentioned the 85 season, I'm kind of right. Just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, Al Styles coming. You went wrong sheet. Yeah, you look. Hey, I've done that. Don't grab the wrong baseball sheet on a random Tuesday because you'd be putting in bets from Wednesday, and then you're pissed Tuesday night when you thought they hit and they didn't. Because they're all playing the same team. It's a 3-day show. Oh, God, I've done that.
I've done that before. Like, the fuck, this game's supposed to start at 3. Why is it on at 10 a.m. or something?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, because it was yesterday. Hold on, let me go back.
No, he's so pissed. Yeah. Oh, all right, Al Styles. I got you on. Oops, not that one. That was Allie Burns. Damn it. Fresno State. Xavier. Where'd you just go? You're taking Xavier over 137 and hook. Got you, Al Styles. David Karski's in the chat. What's happening? You guys like the Bulls tonight? I don't like the NBA. The only play I like in the bowl in the NBA tonight are the Pistons plus the points. I don't hate the Bulls. I kind of like the Jazz. I mean the Lakers against the Jazz. And I like the Bucks.
Well, that is a crap ton of points for the Lakers. 13.5 is a lot.
They gave up, though. They gave up. They're G League people are playing.
Well, I mean, yes, but they are still kind of on the cusp of that playoff spot. The Spurs have 2 games.
I thought they were out. They were eliminated.
Well, they are out because only the top 10 go in, but number 11 is the Lakers and the Spurs. So the Spurs, that's why I took the Spurs +5 yesterday, was because they're motivated to win, and the Grizzlies are kind of locked into it already. That was my thoughts on that. And now the Spurs get to play the Trailblazers back-to-back. So Lakers are likely out, but they are. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if they're motivated. It's a full-time job. I'm not taking the day off.
That's fair. Yes, I would take the Pistons plus the 9.5. I think the Pistons, unfortunately, have hit a rhythm, and they're competing in games they shouldn't compete. They're not winning them. They're not there. They're not over the hump or anything like that, but they are competing, and the market has not caught up to that yet. So they're not going to lose by 10 points, in my opinion. Now that I say all that, they'll probably get blown out by 30. But I took them on a teaser. I took Pistons plus like 13.5 and Xavier 9.5. I think I have it at.
Why, Morning Woody chat, why did this line swing so much? The total opened in the Atlanta Hawks game at a 220, and now it's up to a 230. So who's out? What happened? Who's out? What do we got
Tune in to
going on?
Game Time Decision at 5 o'clock Eastern to find out.
There you go.
I have
Hi,
no idea.
Pedro. Alicia's going. Alyssa, I feel like, is it? Alyssa. Okay, there we go. Blue Jackets plus the 1.5. Jono, what's going on? Any opinion on the Florida Chicago game leaning? I just bet this, Jono. I actually just bet it. Because of Sean Austin's trend he's been following, and because Lenny said he liked it too. You need an algorithm consistently tweak as needed. Yeah, and that's just it. You know, when you're making a like, I know the hockey guys, Nick and Nate and them, are big on making a,
They have a
what do they call it?
spreadsheet.
Yeah, but they have their name for it. Like
Oh,
their
well, they
system.
have a model. They call it a
That's what
model.
it is.
Yeah. Nathan S. He's like, this is what he does, like coding
Yeah.
and stuff like that's what he does for a living. And he's really, really super smart.
Yeah.
He's actually been working on it. I just haven't got back with him and messed with it, like a way for people, like we could just post the link for, like, say last Woody standing, and they could put their picks in and it would automatically adjust it to a book that we wanted. Like if we said, okay, the lines are based off Caesars, and it will automatically give them that line when they post it. And then it would automatically put it in a spreadsheet for us, kind of thing. It's very automated. Some stuff like that. So
it's
it
really
takes,
cool.
Yeah, it takes out the user error, me clicking
But
on wrong
but the
thing.
thing it doesn't put in is motivation and things like that. You know, there's not a human factor to it. It's strictly numbers.
It is 100%.
Deadpool was Ryan Reynolds. It's like sure shot.
Look it up. Here, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Bucks or Clippers NHL, you're a 0. I know. I don't want you to tell me because I think I know it, but it's surefire. No, something kill.
Damn, I thought it was sure shot.
Something like that. Because the whole thing with Deadpool was that he was going to die, and they had a pool on when his cancer would kill him or whatever. And then, oh my God. Okay. Sure shot. Sure to make your body drop. Let me tell you about the money in this Bulls game. We got 64% of the money is on Chicago, and it went from a -4 to a -2. So nope, I don't like the Bulls. Just based on that alone. Nope, I don't like the Bulls. The line's not moving the right way. Something happened for a 2-point line move. Dead shot?
That's what, according to IMDb, Internet Movie Database. That's where I go for all my
dead shot. Just
Will
I
Smith
thought it was
as
something
dead
cooler.
shot. Jared Leto played the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Margot Robbie.
I loved Harley Quinn. I've not liked her forever because she's too much like Tank Girl, and she bugged me. And all these little girls are Harley Quinn for Halloween and whatnot. And then at my gym on my elliptical, I get my big movie in my cinema room, and it was Suicide Squad. And I'm like, oh my God, I love this. This is so freaking cool. So kind of obsessed with that right now. But I've only seen the first 30 minutes. So, because that's about how long I was on that elliptical. And then I told Josh, we have to watch this. And he's got me on the other Joker movie with, here we go again. Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix, that Joker movie. That's the one we're trying to watch.
So that one's dark.
Then we got into the Magic show. Have you watched that? The Lakers show?
Yeah, I'm all caught up. There's been 4 episodes.
So
John C. Reilly's the best thing that ever happened to television.
Ever.
I think he plays a great Dr. Buss. He's just like, I wanted to be him when I was growing up. Let's just say, I'm telling you, he's playboy extraordinaire.
They just nailed it. The writing, the scene, the production of it, the casting, costumes, all of it. They nailed it. Hi, Stimmy.
I agree.
Oh, shoot. We've only got 9 minutes to go. They are 10th right now. The Spurs lost. Yeah, so see, there you go. So now they did even themselves out. The Lakers is what he's talking about because the Spurs lost. which I didn't think they would win, but I thought they had a chance at it. That's why I took the points.
Remember when everybody was just going to give them the championship because they were so great? And LeBron's team, oh my God, LeBron, he's like the greatest. Like he was like the general manager of on the court, and he put together this team, and they can't play freaking 5 games together without somebody's boo-boo getting hurt. Like
it's BP. I hurt my BP.
Yeah, these guys just need some ice and give them the needle and let them go back to work. I don't know what to tell you.
They need, what they need is that stuff in soccer, the magic spray that they do in FIFA, like World Cup. Someone falls down because his leg is falling off, and then they're like, and he's like, I'm cool. It's all good.
That's called, Chris Rock would call that tussin.
Tussin. Put some tussin on it.
Just put some tussin. Rub some tussin on it.
You'll be just fine.
Yeah, we're caught up on the chat.
We're like ready. Look at us rocking and rolling. Both. We're multitasking.
It's so much easier when half you guys are out by Thursday. Just letting you know. I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to be negative, but it really does help when you guys just lose quickly, so we can,
just moving on. Oh, here's some tennis for us. Benik and Pegula oblongata. That's a medulla oblongata. That's why alligators are so. Isn't that why alligators are so ornery? No, it's because they have all them teeth but no toothbrush. That's why they are. Mobley's probably out again for the Cavs, and with no Allen and no Mobley, people on their over, similar to Cavs and Mavs yesterday, going over at a faster pace. It's just so freaking much. 10 points is a whole lot, and it's dead shot. I don't know why that just doesn't work for me. Will Ferrell wanted to play bus. No. Friendship with director broke up over it. Riley's awesome. C Hard 8. Yeah, he can't. Wrong stepbrother. MLB uses dirt. Yeah, rub some dirt. Yeah, there it is. Rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine. How many are left in the Woody?
34.
34. All right. Mr. Miyagi in a can. Yes, it is.
But there's 9 of you that haven't picked yet. But I'm sure, I haven't checked the Facebook thing.
No, after show meltdowns, we'll try. Sometimes we got to vent about y'all, okay? Sometimes y'all need to get your act right on, and we need to yell about it off screen. And sometimes we forget to turn off our shit when we do that.
Are you judging? Are you judging?
Yeah.
Are you judging?
Feels like it. Feels a lot like
there might be another off-screen meltdown. You keep poking the bear.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll see. Stay tuned to see if Lenny forgets to hit the end broadcast button.
So I want to remind everyone real quick, we've only got about 5 minutes to go. The Max Wagers Network, our daily lineup on this channel, where Morningwood is going to switch off of Picks and Parlays channel. So you guys want to make sure you are subscribed to the Max Wagers Network. It starts off every day at noon Eastern with Sean Higgs and Midday Money. Rolls you right on in here to Morning Wood. Up next, we're going to Just Parlays with Chris King and our friend Jim Williams, who just popped in on the show. I have a feeling they'll definitely be doing some Bruce Arians talk over on Just Parlays in about 5 minutes here. And then back to the window with Scott and Scott at 3 p.m. and game time decision 5 p.m. Eastern with Lenny and the Twins. They'll let you know why that freaking Cavs line jumped 10 points. That's cray is what that is. Could we alphabetize picks and pull them up on the screen just so they can see? Yeah. I think Stimmy, we got Stimmy's pick, right?
I'm just putting in the chat right now.
I got you, Stimmy.
Yeah, I got Stimmy. I'm all caught up. I just did.
What is the name of the Lakers series? It's like it's
Winning Time.
Winning Time.
The Lakers Dynasty or whatever. It's got like
I call it the Lakers
Winning Time. Whatever. Please hold on. I'm almost. Wait, that spreadsheet takes out the chat and good tips and ideas.
That spreadsheet takes out the chat and good tips and ideas.
I don't think the spreadsheet takes out the chat. I mean, we're chatting with you right now. Spreadsheet's got nothing to do with chat.
I just wonder, because they can't see it. That's a reason people like to have the board or the spreadsheet.
I would like to know who can see the whiteboard. Who the freak can read her writing on the whiteboard? Who can do that? You're not. Well, they always
yell at me about what I write on the. But I just, as long as we bring it up at the end of the show, then that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on.
No judging here. Thank you.
under 243.
Joe Camionale.
Let me alphabetize the picks. Boom shakalaka. Here they are.
We got Joe, right?
I got Joe. I just got Joe. These people here with the C are really just question marks for today. Yesterday they cashed.
We got Eddie Sanchez.
Yep. On the Bucks under 243.
Look for my dart play, Lenny, says TS. Off-screen meltdown, yes, minus 5,000. I'll lay the juice. You don't pay juice on winners.
You don't pay juice on winners, and that's a lock. You know what else we figured out yesterday on Game Time Decision? When people ask for a lock, we're going to tell them to go down the Subway, get themselves 3 for $1 chocolate chip cookies, because those are the best. And hopefully they're warm. That's the closest thing you're going to get to a lock.
Huh.
And we also realized that Oreos are better than Girl Scout cookies.
No, false.
No, not according to the poll. We did a
False.
poll. We did a poll.
I had a brainstorm about a damn poll last night.
I don't know. But
it's not on here. But I had an idea about polling things on the Woody show.
I could make this kind of bigger if you guys want to see it like that.
Okay,
so
you
only see like 5 picks. A lot of people, Bucks, Bulls. 3 people are on the Bulls.
Pistons.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people on the Pistons. There's a lot of props in here.
Texas A&M. Let's go, Aggies. So maybe it's a Bulls, Pistons. I don't want to tease the Aggies.
This is 4. So this is 4. This one here is 4 because he put it on the Facebook page with a screenshot. So he got it.
I've been looking at this game since last night, and I've never seen it out of 4. I'm not doubting him, but I'm just saying. I do see it opened there, but I never saw it there. So lucky ducky.
Minus 115.
See, didn't he buy that? Why is it a minus 115? It should be a 110. Did he buy that down?
I think if you would buy it, it would be more than 5 cents for a.
That's true, for half a point.
For half a point. So
they're just juicing it then.
Yeah, they're kind of just juicing it. It might be an alternate line, but
no, I'm saying though?
It's on there. But that's kind of where everybody's at. I'm going to screenshot all this, and I'm going to put it on this post right here, right below here in a second. So I will do that.
243 and a hook on Caesars.
I can't look at Caesars unless I look through like covers.
I go to that. Remember that site that I told you?
I don't know. I do have 243.
Where the money's at. I'm all for an Oreo, but it's not better than a Girl Scout cookie. Unless you're talking about like a shortbread Girl Scout cookie, I'll take an Oreo over that all day.
We put it up against Eddie Cookie. We threw a poll on the Picks and Parlays YouTube page, and 57% of the viewers agreed that Oreo is better than
one particular Girl Scout cookie, or just all of them on a whole?
Anyone.
Do they get delivered to your house?
I like a frozen Thin Mint.
Delivered to your house? Do Oreos support a good cause? No, I don't think they do. Girl Scout
I don't know. I don't know what they're into. I could look up. What is it? Nabisco? They're made by Nabisco. I can look up Nabisco and see what kind of charity events they're into. But having a little annoying little girl come bang on my door like she's serving a federal warrant, riling up my dogs to sell me a damn box of cookies. No, I'm good. I can just pick a pack up myself because I'm a grown ass man, and I can eat my double stuff that way. Can you change your last Woody pick?
I like when they have the pink stuff in there. I'm on her right now.
Oh, okay.
Minus 4.5. I like the pink one. Okay, it is time. It's 11:01. I just got a notification. Just Parlays just started. So head over to Just Parlays with Chris King and Jim Williams. Frozen Thin Mints, Wega. I like the car. If all of you want to log on in 5 more minutes, we'll have a whole show on Girl Scout cookie dough. I like the caramel coconut, the Somalia ones. Oh, those are the business.
We're out. Good luck unless you're against us. I'll post these pictures here in a minute.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
guys.
Don't forget, Midday Money at noon. Allie Burns at 1 o'clock Eastern with Morning Wood. Just Parlays with Chris King comes up after this show, 2 o'clock. Then you go back to the window with Scott and Scott. And then the main event game time decision with me and my favorite knuckleheads, Nick and Tim Merle.
Well, I know what we need to send to Pedro. He's never had a Girl Scout cookie.
You shut your mouth.
Make it in
Pedro,
weed
more.
too. That's a good strain of weed, also. Okay. Samoas. Yes, JoJo
Right.
knows.
And we're out.